first one I will read is, I guess, called Daisy.
Oh.
Yeah. Who's that? Who's that? I don't know. Some flower, I guess.
It's her daughter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but I was going to say something funny after that. Captain Obvious. There you go. That's what I was doing.
Well, only to your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone else that I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think
I always hear somber music and creeping crickets. Wheels like what wind could be, if we were able to flow with it. So freely seeing different skies, but stagnant is the life in these waves and tides of time. My mind is like fish in the sea and never stops swimming. A meadow I will never see. I was going to go to Spain, but bombs fell from the sky on small and tall buildings, and cities beyond the pines, and everlasting music, beating and breathing in the waves of mountains like time. She was my breath of fresh air, my flower that made me whole. I did not know myself like the sun knows the sky, and the beginning and ending of time. She was my outer space that opened up my eyes. I prefer clear blue skies, as blue as the sea, and dark nights with stars too bright to not look at, with all your thoughts in mind. Our souls cannot hide in those moments, always remembered in time. In the eyes we share, when racing in the waves of time, always on my mind. Some will never leave that part of your brain, and lungs cannot breathe. Through rain and clouds and storm, I can see the pink tree in the mornings, driving into the sun. You are the most vivid of them all. The light hits the pinks and blues and greens. You're always in bloom in my brain and eyes and mind. And through all time, you will always be mine. But yeah. Okay, this one is a different story about growing, like when I was growing up. It was insane. Yeah. Okay, they raised you, but what do you do? Life leaves scars. Who is anyone really? There is a heart on a card that strangers know me by. You can have my heart when I die, or something else from inside. Start a new life, living on in a body that is not mine. What are you really? What am I? Living my best life, living my only life. My drive is how I survive. They did not teach me that. I remember, as a kid, stealing rainbow candy, colorful wafers hiding inside wax paper. I put it in my underwear at the checkout line. Then we came home. I had to pack my bag, my Lion King suitcase, purple and pink, go to jail, talk to a cop, all over candy that could not be mine. I learned to lie many times. Grounded for a summer, they made me take a pill, and then pills, they taught me to lie. That's how I survived, being alone. What is real? What is fake? Do your eyes really smile when they look into mine? What empty holes can be filled if air keeps pushing dirt out? Thoughts, cloud transparency. Who am I? But a thought that comes to mind. Then we end, and there we subside. This is a shorter one, I guess. About like we wrote it last poetry night at Pillars when we were writing poems about like Halloween and shit, and that's all almost a year old, this poem right here. And it's also about like my favorite vampire. Well, not my favorite, but he's really cool. Until I became an asshole. True Blood, Bill, that dude. But okay, odd old vampire Bill. Dark hair and hollow eyes. Rays of moonlight shine through cracked windows into dark rooms, laying in bed, clenching teeth, wishing to be woven underneath. Red, white, tattered quilts, their mortal souls hide. Endless nights Hollow eyes shine through dark windows into dark rooms, wishing night turns to day, forever dreaming of a time that will never come. Because vampires have to live forever, and life sucks. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll read. I'm not sure how much time I will have. One more? Okay, yeah, one more. Okay, so my newest one I wrote is probably the saddest, but I guess I'll have to read it because I wrote it yesterday. It's called Torn. Torn between light and dark, living is a garden of burdens. For some, a vast harvest, where light bounces off the walls from windows the rich own. Some will never find a home, the dark is where that alone go. Some will give their all and receive nothing in return. The glow in their hearts will dissipate. Some who are living will lose life each time they leave. There will be no time left to grieve, and they too will return as empty as the wind. It makes sense for those living in darkness, even on the brightest of days, to yearn for the sun to not shine again into their empty rooms. Light, please do not open the eyes of the hurting. How can light heal the dark heart? The mind is so cloudy. Thoughts cannot move, and words are stuck behind sewn-up mouths, with eyes too blind to ever really see. Everything you thought, everything you did, everything you were taught, they told us what to believe, they told us how to behave. None of it was real, and so what is life but a vast competition between light and dark? Water or fire, heaven or hell, none of it rings a bell, none of it matters at all. Life can do nothing but fall out of our hands into the dead leaves, decaying into dirt and land. There we lay in the sand, birds flying above our heads. The leaves of trees are dying as often as people choose to. There it is.